Welcome to the channel, East Florida Explorer here. Today I'm exploring all around North Florida, the northeast part, Fort George Island. This place is full of history. It says Fort George Island presents a cross-section of the Florida story. This island was called Ale Kamene by the Timucan Indians who were living here when the French explorer Jean Ribault landed nearby at the mouth of the St. Johns River in 1562. The French were soon driven from the area by the Spanish, who established an Indian mission called San Juan del Puerto Rico, or Puerto, here before 1600. Later, the island became known as San Juan. The mission was destroyed by the British during the South Carolina Governor James Moore's 1702 raid into Spanish Florida. Wow, so much history in this area. Ruins, old buildings, old plantations, and it's also a beautiful drive through the area as well. Right beyond that historic sign are these old buildings here, especially the one in the middle, which is stating that it's the Ribault Club and Fort George Island Visitor Center. Says you can go in that building and learn all about the area. There's many old houses along this road as well. And if you're in the area and you just pretty much Google the Kingsley Plantation, just a little north of Jacksonville, Florida, it'll take you right to this area, this roadway, which, like I said, it's a beautiful drive just to come drive it. I'm mainly just stopping when I see the historic signs and the old sites. Now, as the sign states, after James Moore's raid into Spanish Florida in 1736, another invading British Georgia founder and governor, James Oglethorpe, built a fort on this island. He named both the island and the fort St. George. From 1763 to 1783, when Florida was a British possession, plantations began to flourish on this island. In the second Spanish period, 3 American planters in succession owned the island. 2 tabby and wood plantation houses dating from that period are still standing on this island. This is a very long historic plaque. Here I'm in the shade on this side. But shortly after the Civil War, Fort George Island was acquired by James Rawlins of New Hampshire, which he remodeled the Kingsley Plantation's main house and called his new Florida residence the Homestead. And that's pretty much what I'm driving towards, is the Kingsley Plantation on this Fort George Island here. This little area is just a small spot with the historic plaques and parking lot. Everything's free so far to come to, which is always a benefit these days. Another historic plaque here, right under the oak trees with the old Spanish moss hanging. was the site of the mission of San Juan del Puerto, which I know the other sign stated that it's gone now. This says the establishment of missions chiefly for the purpose of Christianizing the Indian population was one of the methods used by Spain in attempting to colonize Florida in the 16th century. The mission was founded late in the 1500s by the Franciscan order of friars to serve the Timucuan Indians living in the area. Wow. More information on the back. Just so much. Talking about the East Coast of Florida and all these missions, all these plantations. Beautiful land. The Indians once were out here. Fought over, battled from the French to the Spanish to the British, stolen all away from the Native Americans to begin with. Thanks for joining me. Short little video. Just at the Fort George Island, the Ribault Club, the old mission, just right here in this area. Not much more to it. See you guys.